Hey my fellow bistros, welcome back again. As you see, I am playing Trouble Days. When we last left off, we basically, spent the night with her, of course. So it was nice. As well as, we went out quickly to do some shopping, I guess. I was kind of assuming we would do some clothes shopping, at least, or something, because of the outfit she was wearing. Because one of the we were getting stared at a lot, mainly because one, the outfit, and two, the way she has been mostly hiding behind me and stuff, and also her little fantasy thing going on a bit here and there sometimes. So yeah, that was pretty funny right there. But yeah, we're going to continue where we left off, of course, where we just made it back from going out, of course. Also, I did have to mention, too, they did do some references, too, when they went to the bookstore, actually, about, Nekomiko and, I think, Nin Days? No, but actually, no, there was one with the female knight that I have not seen yet, of course. But anyhow, let's continue where we left off. She was basically left off, saying about the laundry. Sure, I'm counting on you. Hi. A few days have passed since love started staying with me. I've been getting to know her better little by little. Oh, okay, so that's actually been a few days now. Okay. Except for the weird fantasies and tendency to avoid men, I can say that it's pretty much perfect. She's pretty much perfect. Ah, there's that smile. Ah. Love is hanging out on the laundry, while humming a tune. Watching her, I almost think I could go on with this life forever. Oh, you're cute. Oh. At first, I've been skeptical about leaving all the housework to Love, but she's really good and quick at those quick at what she does. There you go. Got tongue-tied a bit. That always happens for me for some reason. I know, it's very weird. Not to mention that she does everything so well, and she's happily. That's there. Nothing that really requires me to jump in. When I first met Love, I said she's more of an angel than a devil, and I still don't think I'm mistaken. That said, it seems that that she herself isn't fond of being called an angel, so I won't be mentioning it again. That's. Love's continued to briskly work through the household chores. Hey, are you sure you don't need any help? Okay. Well, I kind of would feel bad, to be honest. Like, I really still would like to help personally. So, like I said, personally, I would actually at least do something. At least something, I can't let people do all the work by themselves. It upsets me. But alright. Well, actually, to be honest, sometimes doing chores does suck, but if you try to make it like fun, it can actually be fun. Like usually I'll be like, here's a funny thing about me. Usually I'll be like just jamming to my music and just like, so-called dancing or just like playing around when I'm moving around and stuff like that. So at least that way, it doesn't seem as boring as it seems really doing chores. Alright. When she put it that way, I started to think that if I try to butt in to help, I'll be robbing her of her own enjoyment. Sorry. It seems that in this case, my only role is to at least stay out of Love's way. Easier than said than done. In a tiny one-room apartment like this, staying out of the way is pretty difficult. If it comes to it, maybe I should step outside. I don't know about leaving her all by herself. When it comes to household, she can use the cleaning equipment effectively, and there's no no other issues. There in the other world, did she learn how to use appliances? Yeah, at least she knows how to use appliances. From remembering from Ninden days, actually, I forgot her name. Actually, I'm very bad at remembering names. Our female love interest in Ninden days didn't know how to use any of the shit actually that we had. Also, I remember in the days too, she was trying to learn how to use the computer laptop, and she found a private files. I wonder what happened if she went through like my character's laptop, there you go, and found something similar to that. And the way she fantasized things, ooh, that would be so funny. That would be so funny. I hope that kind of happens. At this point, I don't believe she's an expert thief, pervert woman, or here to extort me or anything like that. Still, I have a reason for not wanting to leave her alone in my room. Man. Why are you calling Mr. Human? Yeah, my friend from university is in the neighborhood and was wondering if he could stop by. He did a lot of sports, so he's a big guy and may look a bit scary, but he's a softie at heart. Oh, that's like me! I wouldn't say I'm like really big. Okay, I can be scary looking sometimes, but I'm a big mush. I'm a mush. Honestly, I really am actually. I'm very nice actually. Telling her this, I show her a picture of him from our graduation ceremony. Okay, is that a compliment or insult? Maybe a compliment for muscle-wise, maybe, like for a good physique or something. But maybe also an insult for looks, like facial looks. Maybe. How would you take that, guys? How would you take if someone called you an orc? I don't know, I would be like, okay, whatever. Huh? You know, actually, no, go with it. I think she should go, like, he will go with it. Because if you basically just tell him he's an orc, she may not go crazy about, oh my god, it's a human, ah. Never mind. Never mind. I thought at least if it's an orc, she won't be fantasizing, but I guess I was wrong. What the heck are you talking about? Yes, what are you talking about? And so, I have a friend that Love has pigeonholes as a orc, simply because of his large frame. Probably said that completely wrong. If I leave Love alone and someone came by to visit, oh yeah, that's actually a good idea to think about. Who knows what could happen? Yeah. Worst case, she might even make them disappear with some demon world powers. Well, I can't imagine Love doing anything like that. However, there's no doubt she'll yell and scream and cause a commotion. As long as I don't plan on moving out of here for a while, I'll like to avoid strange looks from the neighbors. Still, but I wonder if the orc in Love's Demon World hometown really looks like my friend. I thought their face would be much more terrifying and that they'll have monstrous features. Yeah, actually, that's a good point right there. That actually is a good point. Well, despite the fact that Love's has wings and a tail, she looks pretty normal. So her assumptions may not be too far off. Again, very logical. It makes sense. It's very logical and it makes sense actually in a way. Like, you know, if she didn't have, if she can probably use her demon world magic to hide, like, I don't know, make her hide her wings and tails and pointy ears, maybe she would definitely look human. So if the orc, well, if my character's friend seems similar to an orc, then yeah. Also, what do you want? My thoughts return from creatures of the demon world when love suddenly says something to me. Huh? When I raise my gaze from the floor, I quickly jump back, startled by love's face so close to mine. What's wrong? As far as I could tell from the clothes on the clothesline and the vacuum cleaner plays in the corner of the room, the chores are almost finished. Yes? Well, you want to read the book? Book? If it's my book or the book in this bookstore? If it's my book, go right ahead, actually. I don't mind. Sure, why not? Oh, unless it was the private magazines or private books or something. Naughty books. Because again, if she's doing the cleaning and stuff like that, I wouldn't be surprised if she might accidentally stumble upon these certain books. I'll find out. You're welcome. You don't need my permission for something like that, you know. Personally, I would probably do the same thing. Like if I was staying at someone's house or place and stuff, and they had like a bookshelf, like they might don't mind if someone takes a book out to look at, as long as they of course be respectful and don't like damage the book or, you know, tore the pages out or something like that. Okay. I probably would still ask if they don't mind if I looking at one of the books, because you never know. Some of the books could be really priceless. Some books are priceless actually, or very expensive. Or very private too, okay? Meaning like it could be like, it may look like a normal book, but it could be like a diary or something. I wouldn't know, for example. So I would most likely ask permission just in case. Love does a little fist pump out of happiness. Not bad. Even though I wouldn't have gotten mad at her for going and reading my manga without asking. Mangas! I gotta stop reading some more mangas. I haven't read actually mangas for a while. But I'm sure Love is just really considerate and worried about small details like that. That's me. Yes, I would be sorry like that. Okay. We're friends. Goddamn. We're sleeping and eating under the same roof, so at least we're not enemies, right? Again, like, she is a succubus, so I can't say much bad. Like, I can't really like be too shocked. I can't be too shocked about the situation, because again, she is a succubus. I think you have a strange idea about what it means to be a friend, to be friends. She probably is thinking friends with benefits. That's probably what she's thinking. Okay, back to this. If we judge everyone's relationship in that manner, society would be a slightly more dangerous place. Don't worry, I get that. I get what you're trying to say. Hearing this, Love lets out a sigh of relief and gives me a bright smile. She really is considerate. Yes, borrow the book. It's fine. I have no problem letting people borrow my mangas, at least the mangas I have physical copies of. I see that the book she has taken down is a girls manga. I'm not much into the habit of reading girls manga, but I was recommended it at work once, and just went and bought it. It was so popular among both boys and girls that they even made a movie based on it last year. That's cool. I only bought it because it was a recommendation. But even a guy like me with no romantic experience got some fun out of it. This had crossed my mind at the bookstore as well, but Love's ability to conciliate is impressive. Impressive. Once she's in the zone, she won't respond even if I try talking to her. Maybe I should go do the shopping now when I have the chance. As long as she's concentrating. There you go. I don't know. I got so lost in following my own words. Concentrating. She probably won't answer the door even if someone comes calling. Hey, Love. Yeah, I think she's really into the manga right now. Just as I thought, she didn't hear me. I'm going out to shop. I won't take too long. Sticking my wallet and my phone into my pocket, I start talking to Love, who's sitting on the edge of my bed. I have the rest of that manga series in my closet, so you can take it out and read it if you like. She doesn't give me a clear answer, but after seeing that, she nods her head in acknowledgement. I head out to do errands. Okay. I've seen this alley before. Man, they really like to recycle the... Well, again, they make it seem like everything's happening within the same area in all their visual novels. Except for Prison Princess, again. I'm going to mention that one because that takes place in a different time period. Of course. But they've been using a lot of recycled materials. That's why I'm saying, like, if it would be very interesting what they do is if they made a visual novel with all the female characters, or female love interests, of course, except for Prison Princess, unless they do a Prison Princess in a visual novel game together, like all of them together. That would be fun. That would be interesting. That would be the ultimate harem right there. And I would love that. I would love that. I would be so happy if they do that. Will they do that? 50-50. Never know. But yeah. That took longer than I thought. I said I would only go do the household shopping, but had ended up at the used bookstore. On top of finding a manga series I've been looking for before, I almost managed to discover a few other interesting stories. The reasons I got home so late was from standing around and reading for so long. I hope Love isn't getting too bored. Well, let's see. I'm home. I direct my voice towards the back of the house, but there's no answer. Could she be sleeping? Reading books takes more concentration than one would imagine and can be pretty tiring as well. Yes and no. Like, I don't usually feel tired when I'm reading books. I get so immersed in reading stuff like mangas or actually just regular novels and stuff, and I just keep going on and on actually until I probably do get not bored. Maybe we'll get tired, but that was like hours later. If she reads all the books at the bookshelf, then getting sleepy makes sense. Love, what's going on here? An unexpected scene greets me as I enter the living room. Ooh, what? You have books like this too? There's a mountain of books where the room should be. I start to talk to Love, who is sitting in the very center of the pile of books, seemingly impressed that this many books were able to fit in my closet. What? Did you manage to find a manga you like? Did she find 90 books? Did she find the naughty books? As she pierces pursue my mangas, Love's face is dead serious. Do I even have any books in my room that make that would make someone look like that? Well, to Love, the human world is an alien world after all. Something that's normal here could be abnormal in the demon world. That actually is true. Who knows? Considering that, it's understandable should be looking at everything so intensely. Yes. Huh? Did she just say testicles? Why what? Loves you. Tentacles. Seriously, tentacles. What is with the tentacles? Oh my god, like seriously, this is like these are actually the tropes in certain animes. Tentacles and slimes. Tentacles and slimes. Like that's actually where did the whole tentacle thing come from? Like why is that a thing? I'm actually very curious about that. Why is tentacles a thing? That and also slimes. I'm very curious about that. I probably will look that up later. But I might also forget, so see what happens if I remember or not. I probably will remember after editing this. But what the hell are you reading? Yes, what are you reading? Trying to snatch the book away from Love, I get a glance of the context and see that it's already manga that I read at some point. This must have been something that idiot left behind here. A friend staying over during the university days and left it here, so I thought I got rid of it ages ago. Yes, I'm into tentacles and slime. I want to be wrapped in tentacles and then covered in gooey slime. I'm not saying I really want that, guys. No, I don't want that. That sounds nasty to me, to be honest. Actually, it's giving me like heebie-jeebies right now. Just I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that. Those aren't my entrance. No tentacles. I don't want tentacles. No. Then stop reading it. Love clings onto my arm, and I'm using to try and take the book away from her. Her face getting redder and redder as she attempts to read more. If I don't stop Love soon, then she will start with her fantasies. Letting my gaze rove around in search of something to direct her, I set my eyes on manga. I don't know what it was about, but it's easier within my reach. Ooh. Grab the manga within reach, grab the manga further away. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save this moment right here. Okay. Thing is though, if I grab I don't know what the one's reach is, but the thing is, the one further away, either like something bad's gonna happen. Actually, we might fall too, because she's clinging onto my arm. I'm like overthinking these things, but like, I'm gonna try to go for the one further away. I think that might be the safe bet. That also, I think we might fall. That's why. Which one should I give her? I'm pretty sure that most of the mangas lying happily around Love is R-rated. Yes, that actually makes sense now. That actually makes sense. Basically, handing her a nearby manga won't put a stop to her fantasizing. In fact, it might even lead to worse. Oh my god, humiliation. In that case, I should get a manga a little further away. Love, read this. Then I snatch the book away from Love, and I snatch out and grab a different manga, flipping to a random page, and then hand it to her. Hopefully, this would be okay. Please be okay. The manga lives up to my expectation. I see that Love is gradually starting to calm down. However, her face is still blushing red. I didn't hand her anything strange, did I? If I hand her something indecent, Love should have been reacted instantly. But the fact that she hasn't said much means... okay, we're having magic time here. What's going on? There aren't any problems. Is how I'm going to finish the sentence. Well, that sentence. What now? A soft light started to love Love's body, and before long, my vision was blinded by a white light. I just heard a loud boom. Is that lightning? I don't know. I thought I heard lightning. Dude, that's... Wait. What? What? What's going on? It's not bad, but it's also good. I don't mind that. What? When my vision finally clear, Love appears before me, dressed as a female businesswoman. I was gonna say business worker. Okay. Love seems adamant for an entirely different reason now. Okay. More importantly, what in the world have I let her read? Oh my god. Alright, can someone who was reading already manga until now really say that? Yes. Don't get me wrong, actually, the outfit is nice. Speaking of exciting, Love's current outfit is having that effect on me. Oh boy. A white shirt with a tight skirt, black stockings. The typical outfit you see any office lady wear. There you go. I can't talk that. Even this is hot when Love wears it. I doubt the average girl would give me the some impression. Okay, I'm fucking up right now. It might be Love's exceptional figure. Yeah, that could be it too. And you stop calling me Mr. Human. Seriously, I have a name. It's Tommy. Occasional glance on her neck, a fitting shirt, and skirt emphasize her gorgeous figure. Her stockings, which shows the slightest hint of her skin through the sheer black material. The excitement is real. Oh my god, put it in your pants. Keep it in your pants now, man. Jeez, that's hot. Yes. Oh, you just said that out loud, didn't you? Oh no, nothing at all. She heard you. She heard you. Crap, my tongue has betrayed me. I probably would say the same thing too. I told you, it's nothing. Anyway, don't you realize... What, she doesn't know she's wearing the outfit or something? Come on, your clothes. That expression, that's hilariously funny. Love raises her voice in shock as she looked down at herself. She didn't even realize she transformed. my god. Oh my god, that's funny. I'm loving this so much. Oh my god. Calm down. It's okay. I'm very curious about what happened. I go for the book that was closest to me now. Like, she might have transformed, maybe. But I don't know if it'd be bad, like, better, okay, or worse. If the situation was going on. I'm so tempted to go back already and figure out this. But, keep pushing forward. Saying that, love shows me an open page in another manga. I quickly see that it's an adult love scene. I had a manga like this. At least I had no memory of buying it. Oh, now I remember. I borrowed it from a friend since it looked interesting based on the cover, but it wasn't what I expected, so I tossed it aside and completely forgot to return it. Oh boy. Oh, this manga belongs to a friend of mine. It just reminds me that I kept it all this time without giving it back. One of questions called me back to my senses, and I turned to look at her. Oh, she's back into the normal outfit. Oh, your transformation went away. Ah. I can't say no. I would like to say yes. Well, technically I did say yes. Well, yes I did, but just didn't mean for that to happen. Alright, that's not what I meant. I admit that it would have been nice to gaze at her like that a little bit longer. I think it's hilarious she saw my friend an orc. I told you he's not an orc. Well, the fact is, it was my orc seeming friend who lent it to me. What? Huh? Love words were directed at me, but her mind was somewhere else entirely. What? Love, what's wrong? What looks funny? Do I look funny? Do I have something on my face that makes it funny? Well, I am funny looking, I know that. This page that shoved into my face is a scene of a couple playing with some rabbits at a zoo. Then she turns the page and shows me something else. I'm assuming she wants to go to a zoo and play with rabbits. I love rabbits. I love animals in general. I love animals. Seriously, any animal I just entirely love. The animals are wonderful, and I love them all. They're just great. This time, it's a scene of a couple enjoying themselves at an amusement park. Okay, I'm pretty much getting an idea what we might be doing later in this tree. Zoo and an amusement park. But okay, yeah, I guess it does look fun, but why this? Be in love. This is love. Love. I'm assuming that she be well versed in all the basics of love, as knowledgeable that necessary to seduce a man. No, love and seduction, I think, are two different things in my opinion. Okay, hell, just like lust basically and love are two entirely different things. Like, yes, love has lust, of course, but it still has like a meaningful connection with the person you, of course, have affection for. Alright, I am not gonna get into detail with this. Okay, so I'm gonna continue with this. Like, if I get into details, certain top things I say, I would never shut up. From how she's acting now, though, I guess not. Do you not, you don't know what love is? Okay. That's interesting. A succubus is curious about how love feels. Alright. Love takes a random manga in hand as she continues to speak. Then she flips through the pages and gives what seems to be a sight of admiration. Ah. Romance in the manga is depicted as much more beautiful than the real life, I'm sure. Yes, 50-50, really? Like, I think, like, when it comes to romance in real life, it can be like a manga sometimes. Okay, like manga or anime. It doesn't happen to everyone, of course, but it can have, like, maybe some... Like, it could probably happen in somewhat ways, like you see, like, of course, in animes and mangas. More of the slice of life one, not the comedy, like, romantic comedy ones, or, you know, I don't know, action adventure based ones, like, just more slice of life romance. Like, stuff like that could happen in a romance in there. Not 100%, but a little bit. But, however, considering that I have no experience dating girls at all, I can't even tell that what's realistic and what isn't. True. Right. There are times when I wish I could have a relationship like that. Same. My eyes drift naturally towards love at her mumbled words. Really, I always thought succubi would fall in love with men and then attack them. Oh, really? Interesting. So, if a succubus falls in love, it's a crime. That's actually kind of stupid, to be honest. Like, if you love someone, regardless of, like, I'm mostly putting out, like, nationalities, basically, because I know this is technically a different species, okay? But since we don't have, like, I don't know, like, I'm not saying aliens don't exist, or demons, or whatever like that. Like, for me, there's no proof. But still, like, if you love someone, regardless of, like, who they are and where they came from, okay? Why get away with that? Like, why is that a problem? Seriously, I'm actually kind of curious about this world. Like, why is that a problem? Love tells me point blank. Okay. After that, Love stopped talking and fell silent. Aw. Looking in Love's receptive face, I can tell she wanted to say something, so I decided to wait until she speaks. Sorry. Ooh, what is bothering you? Love finally opened her mouth again after a moment has passed and started talking to me in an apologetic tone. Something that's been bothering you? Answering me yes, Love has looks over towards the girls' mangas, which has been stacked up in piles. Okay, I think she's questioning about her career. What? What's the point? I have no idea how to answer that question. I wouldn't either. No, actually I do not. Please explain. In other words, what does it mean to love to all succubus or succubi? Well, I guess it's like perpetuating a supply of magic, I think. I guess, yeah, that makes sense. In the fantasy world, the situation is often such that their magic supply could be effectively replenished by doing sexual act with the hero of the story. However, it seems that my answer is incorrect, as Love shakes her head back and forward.
ちょっと違いますね。
Oh, and then why?
私たちがテクノフォースを人間さんから取るのは、人間さんでいう食事みたいなものなんです。
Yeah. A meal? Huh?
でも、人間さんたちは違いますよね。
Yes, please. Okay, how's it different? Explain. Well, yeah. When it comes to men and women, sentimental surroundings that act, I can only I can only repeat what I generally said in society.
人間さん。
Mm-hmm. Yes. What is it?
恋とか、恋愛とか、どういうものなんですか？
See, right now, I could really at least give my point of view about this topic, but if I literally did, I would seriously would not shut up.
漫画みたいなことは、好きな人同士がする特別な行為。
Aw. Oh, she's tearing up. Aw.
私が人間さんにしようとしていることは、恋とか愛とかなくて、ただ食事をするために人間さんを襲う。
Aw. I'm feeling bad. Well, I don't know why I'm feeling bad. She's the one feeling bad, but I feel bad she's feeling bad. There you go. That's because you're a succubus, right, love?
確かに私はサキュバスですが、あの夜にしようとしたことは、とても失礼なことだったんじゃないですか？
Yes, it was rude. You basically did invade my home, actually, and I guess you tried to rape me. Yeah. Rude? May not be the right way to put it. Yeah, I know, actually.
私なんて、人間さんのことを勉強したつもりで、男の人は怖い存在なんて決めつけちゃって。
Okay.
勝手に苦手意識を持っちゃってましたし。
That's not true. Come on. You even told me that I was a nice guy.
でも、魔界にいるサキュバスたちは、人間さんたちのことを悪く思ってる子もいます。
Oh, well, that's true. Everyone has their opinions.
結局、私たちサキュバスも人のことは言えませんよね。
True. True. Same thing with us, actually. We have no rights to make assumptions about succubi, too. Or any other kind of race, to be honest. Or species. No, how can I put this? We just live in different worlds. I wish I could have said something more intelligent to her. Our cultures are completely different, so misunderstandings are inevitable, right? That's true. True. In any culture, basically, there's always going to be like misunderstandings and stuff for sure. Because again, everyone has different cultures, traditions, and so on, like, and beliefs. There you go. Okay, and religion too, where like there will always be some kind of misunderstanding all the time, and because of those misunderstandings, it leads towards the hate. Wow, this is actually getting pretty like not. I'm making it more. I guess I'm making it more like meaningful. I guess in a way or something like that. Like, but still, it's actually kind of deep right now. What's going on? That's all I managed to say. Yeah. Ever since Love has come to stay at my house, this is the first time I ever see her with such a painful, sad expression on her face. Aww. 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 Okay. I figure I'll end it here. I think this might be a good place to end it. So I'm gonna save it right now. Alright, I'm already on chapter 4. Nice. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did. I actually quite enjoyed it. I got a good laugh out on this one, actually. And also, I guess like some really good like understanding about like love and like just things in general, I think. Okay, but anyhow though guys, if you guys enjoyed this, please let me know in the comments below. Make sure you press the like button so you guys enjoy it. And if you guys are new to my channel, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon too so you don't upload new videos. Until next time, this is Don Beast, howling out.